Hi guys, good morning. It's Miss Lisa. Sunday porch time, story time, and today I have a book for you called How I Became a Pirate. And it's written by Melinda Long, and the pictures are by David Shannon. And you might recognize his style. He wrote the book called No David, How I Became a Pirate. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because it had a skull and crossbones flag on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key. I tried to tell my dad, but he was too busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell my mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister all over with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. But by then, they were rowing to the shore. And when they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat. Then he yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one, too." "Aye, a good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jacob Jeremy, sir," I said. "Well, Jacob Jeremy," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew, and we've been needing a digger like yourself, for we have a chest full of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure," the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think my mom and dad would mind as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the very next day. And that is how I became a pirate. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest full of gold and jewels. "Gotta find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we're off." "We're off," we all shouted, and we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and they taught me how to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and said, "Down the hatch, laddies!" "Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat!" "The meat!" we all shouted. Nobody told us to finish our spinach because there wasn't any. Nobody told us to chew up our carrots because they weren't even allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please, and nobody said thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates how to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arr, soccer! Arr, soccer!" said everybody. Then everybody dove for the ball all at once, and it rolled right off the deck. After it, my hearties," Braidbeard commanded. "After it," we all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates that it's time to go to bed. Nobody tells them that it's time to take a bath. Nobody even tells them to go brush their teeth. And maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking," the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. There's so much to see in his pictures. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin because they were all on deck. "Lower the sails," Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches." Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening, and nobody had time to sit close and tell me it was all going to be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crash, crack! Lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We have to turn back," said another. "But what about the treasure?" said Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" And I stepped forward, and I said, "Maybe I can help." I shouted over the wind, "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I will need the map. I will zoom in close for you to see. The bottom of the map says Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. It looks like he buried it right in his own yard by the tree. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. "And maybe I will, but not today, because I have soccer practice." How I Became a Pirate. I like that back picture. I hope you enjoyed that book. I have another book about pirates. It's a little bit different than this one. Actually, I have a couple more books about pirates. Maybe I'll dig those out for tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day. I'm Miss Lisa. Have a happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Bye-bye.